explain the line clipping algorithm, and we have chosen a window of a triangle. So what we basically do is, this is our coordinate system, x and y. We input the three coordinates of the triangle. Let it be something like this: x1, y1, x2, y2, and x3, y3. And now we input the number of lines n which we need to basically clip in this window. So let's suppose we are taking two lines, and let them go something like this. So now we'll also input the coordinates of this particular line in a matrix where the zeroth line has value like this: x1 y1, x2 y2, and then the first line x1 y1, x2 y2. This is how we are storing the coordinates of the lines. So, and this is zeroth line, this is first line, x1 y1, x2 y2 of the lines. So now what we basically do is we find out the slope and the y-intercept of all the lines present here. For this triangle, all these lines we find out, and then for the lines that we have input, we find out the slope and the intercept of every place. Now basically what we do is we check whether the coordinate of any particular line lies in this region. Let's say this region is zeroth region. So if it lies over here, we can assume that the line is going to intersect only with this line. So what we do is we find out the intersection point of the line to be clipped and the this part of this line of the triangle, and now we get the intersected point, and hence we also change the value of the matrix over here only. We change the intersected value and we put it in this particular matrix. Similarly, we clip all the lines present and we get our final clipped lines.
For the triangles, we are taking the input as coordinate, that is by x1 comma y1, and for the second coordinate it is x2 comma y2, and for the third it is x3 comma y3. And we are here finding the slope of the line. That is, for the zeroth line it is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. For the second line it is y3 minus y1 upon x3 minus x1, and for the third line it is y3 minus y2 upon x3 minus x2.
Now, after getting all the values of the sides of the triangle, the coordinates of the triangle, what we do is we find out the slope and then the intercept. We find the intercept by using this formula, given formula. After that, we now take the points of the lines. That is, we first ask the user how many lines we want to pass through our triangle, and after that, using that as the value, as a loop, we give the points of the line, coordinates of the line, and then calculate the intercept as well as the slope. After finding the slope in this region, we try to know at what region the line is actually out of the boundary of the triangle. As we find in which boundary it is, we clip it, that is, we replace the initial coordinate with the intersected coordinates. We do it till we clip the whole triangle, and thus we print it. I enter the points of the triangle. Now I enter the number of lines that are intersecting with our triangle, the coordinates of the lines, after running it, we get this one, the clip part.